Hey cuties and cats. Just practicing a little bit here. Doing some good old little drum licks by Mr. Peter Erskine. He plays with Dave Benoit sometimes. The Peanuts Gang, one of my favorite CDs I keep myself together with here. It's Peter Erskine once again. The first song I did, that was Linus and Lucy, the good old Charlie Brown thing. The second one was the Charlie Brown theme. When Charlie Brown, if you watch Charlie Brown shows, walking down the street with Snoopy and he'd be bopping around, carrying on. And that third one was called Blue Charlie Brown, a little bluesy, tapping it on out and everything. You get the great drum riffs if you're a drummer to catch up on. And that last one was Happiness. I played that once before with brushes on a video I did. But and that's Al Jarreau singing that. Again, the CD is Dave Benoit, Here's to You, Charlie Brown, 50 Great Years. And this was done right after Charles Schulz, right before he passed away. Schulz was the Peanuts creator. And like I say, great guy, great family. I love them all. And like I say, I'm a big fan of Charlie Brown. So some of y'all might see me with a lot of Snoopy stuff, Charlie Brown stuff. I also want to tell you some things, just, to be clear. A lot of people always ask me, well, if we can hear the music, is this and that and everything. But my theory is, if you're a musician, and I call these songs out to you, and some might like what I'm about to say, some might not like it. Me, half y'all that know me, I don't care. I'ma love you anyway, because life goes on. Because like I say, if one don't like you, 100 will. So that's just the bottom line. If one doesn't like you, 100 will. But if you're a musician, you think about this, especially as a drummer. Guitar players, you guys got it great, ladies and gentlemen. Because you can take a guitar as you sit in there and you can capture an audience. You loving them, everything. You can capture them. We don't have to say one word. You can capture them with that guitar. A piano, you can bring it out of somebody. You can hear a piano riff. They can do certain things with that piano, whether it's gospel, blues, whatever the deal is. Bass, a trumpet. You guys, like I say, you play that and you capture an audience. A drummer, this is all we got is licks. That's basically it. Whatever we do is based on them licks. So a lot of times, like I say, if I had my headphones on, I'm playing because I'm keeping up with the time of the song. Now, once I get to a rehearsal, 9 times out of 10, like I always say, your rehearsal time is linking those songs together. Or putting the here fors and the there what's, somebody want to put an accent here, I want an accent there. That's what that rehearsal time is about. Those that do rehearsing when you get a chance to. But when you send me a song and tell me what to play, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these on. Because I want to hear every lick of that drummer. I want to hear every thumb pat of that bass player. Bass and drums got to work together. I want to hear it all. So what I'm telling you as drummers or as people that's listening, like I say, sometimes it ain't always about the song. Like you can hear that song that's playing. We know that's the Commodores, just to be close to you. I can sit here and hear that and I can play that all day because I play a lot by ear. I can read some music, but play a lot by ear. I can hear that all day. But if I'm by myself, I'm going to play that. And when you give me that song to play, that's what I'm going to play, what I hear on that CD or that album or whatever. But once I get to that rehearsal, my time is valuable as well as yours. And always remember that if you're a drummer or any musician, your time is valuable when you're with others. Make it work. Create. Even though if it's somebody else's song, create. Put it here, put it there, put this where it is. But some people, they got that click and you get with certain people and everything. And they think, well, he's just going to be playing about a record and everything. I don't give a damn about that shit. What you do is get your shit together. Like I tell people all the time, you can walk into a rehearsal hall. You can make or break it. If you're going to work together, be a band and work together. A lot of people don't want to do the work. But they sure want to sit up and tell you this and that and everything, like I said. But I'll tell you in a minute. I know I made some excuses of saying, reason why you don't hear the music, I have been clicked out of Facebook jail a couple of times, or this speaker cord didn't do this, I missed my drum tech, or with the camera, or anything like that. But most of the time, I get to thinking, and I just want to tell you, hey, if you're a musician, you know the song. And I'm just not being arrogant or nothing about it, but you know the damn song, especially if it's an old school song. Or if it's new school, whatever, you know the drum patterns. If you know the drum patterns, check out the drum patterns, or check out mine, check out the other drummers' drum patterns. If he's so close to that song or playing it, whatever, you can play that song back on your own, and you say, well, hey, this cat is right on the mark, or whatever. This man or this woman is right on the mark. Then you'll see what I'm saying. Like I said, if I'm by myself, I can sit here all day. But if I was a guitar player, I could cut on a video like this, sit there and play the guitar. Oh my God, half of the times you'll know what the song is. I know guitar players around the world. I hear them playing, and I know some that's around the world that I can hear a song here in Birmingham or Atlanta, around the world, France, whatever. I see videos all the time. The first lick of the song, I say, damn, that's Aretha Franklin, or that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. But I got to a point in my head where I even hear a drum lick, and I'd be like, okay. And if I know the song, I'm calling the song out to you what it is. So just like you're studying, I go back and I study these cats. Old school, new school, whoever it is. I listen to the drum. I'm not saying I listen to them like, oh, he ain't got it right there or something. Everybody is unique in their own way. The way they rehearse, the way they do their thing and everything. But when you come together as a band, like I say, I don't care if you on smaller stage, open mic or whatever. If it's open mic, it's just what it is, it's a jam. But when you're doing the show, just like that song is playing, you send it to a certain body and y'all not getting together on it, that's what that person is going to play most of the time. Now you come up with the idea, okay, I want to put this here. Break it down, hey, make them say, hey, talk to the crowd. As you hear the song breaking down here, he's talking to the crowd, or anything like that. But that's what rehearsal is for. Once again, you're doing all that. So, like I said, once again, a lot of people have inboxed me or something, man, if I can hear the music, and everything. But damn it, I can play. That's the point. That's the point. I've been playing since I was 5. I was 5 in 1971, and the year is getting ready to change in a few hours. And when it hit, I'll be marked down in my book. I played with different bands or different people, whatever the deal is. But I've been playing drums this next year when the year turned in 2021. 50 years. Ain't nothing changed about drumming. Ain't nothing spectacular or remarkable. It's just what you put behind it. That's what makes it spectacular and remarkable. So you might practice a certain way. Some people don't practice at all. Some people just got to get up there and just play what the hell they want. But you can't always do that all the time. So, but when you do it, hey, try to be the best at what you are. You never, and people can say you're great. Most of the time when they say you're great, you're dead. You're dead and gone. So like they say those things, give me flowers while I live. But my point is, I'll never sit up and say I'm the greatest or I'm the best at anything. But if you call me and I play with you, I'm going to give you what you asked for. I'm going to give you that song. And whatever you send me, that's what I'm going to play by what I hear on that CD or that MP3, whatever the thing you send, with inbox or whatever it is. That's what I'm going to play. When we get together, that's what rehearsal is for. You say, this is what I want here. This is how I want to do it. Most of the time you walk into the music room, there's sheet music there, if it's in whatever the deal is. But if you come up with some concepts and this is what it is, that's why we work together. But it's not about he can't do this or she can't do that thing. It's a clique that a lot of people have. They got certain ones they can call, certain ones they can fuck over. And I'm just telling the truth. Certain ones they can fuck over when it comes to money, when it comes to this music game. I mean, hey, only thing changes the name. The game stay the same, baby. Like I say, I'm from a city. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I know what the shell game is about. I don't keep my eye on the P. I keep my eye on the shell that covers the P. So I'm just letting you know, if click. If drummers, you out there, musicians, or whoever you are, if you out there, certain people like to work with certain cliques of people, people like I say, they can fuck over, not fuck over. Or some people, they just like, hey, we can jail. Or this is my friend. It ain't about you being black, white, or nothing like that. Like I tell anybody, my color is green. And if you ain't got my green, the next color you're going to see is red. Red from that blood. So that's the colors I go by. So some people tell me, well, he played with them white bands and all that stuff. Or he played with them black bands. Or if he played with white bands, you got to have as much. It's not about that. It's the respect. I give you every respect that I can see. When I see you as a musician, I see you as all the things. Only thing I ever say is encourage you to go higher. Don't sit yourself down. Don't put yourself in the box and anything like that. Some people say, well, he might be practicing, he might be in the box. No, I'm not in the box. I'm just waiting for the fucking bars or whatever to open. Or like I said, when I go back on tours and stuff, I didn't ask for COVID. Nobody did. But when you got the time, explore, make love to your drums, make love to your guitar, make love to your mind. Especially if you're a musician. I can't speak for everybody in the world, but I can speak with musicians. If you're a real musician, once again, if you hear it, play it. If you feel it that day, throw down on it. But once again, a lot of cats have asked me, and I would come back and tell them, listen to the song. Listen to the song. Listen to the song. If you hear the drum licks, what I'm playing, you know what it is. That's my job. My job is to sit here and keep that time. That's it. 99% is pocket when you come to these bigger gigs. Or you can do all the tricks. You can do everything you need to do. Playing that pocket is where it is. That's what's going to get you jobs. That's what's going to keep you paid. Your 1% is when they say, ladies and gentlemen on drums, Vesta Brown, whoever it is, out there doing your thing. It ain't Vesta Brown and Earth, Wind and Fire or whatever, whoever the deal is, or the OJ, whatever. New school, old school, whatever the deal is. Get your mind out of the clique. Well, this person gonna do this. I know I can pay them so and so. But then when somebody, and I say it, somebody like myself comes in and I'm gonna play. The Lord have mercy is my stuff. Lord have mercy, I gotta have his money. Lord have mercy, I gotta do this. Fuck that. You gotta pay. Or whatever the deal is. Let's make some music. Let's combine, shake our hands, make love, forget about our woes. Let's get ready to be 2021. Don't go into the next year with that bullshit with yourself. Like I tell somebody all the time. Or different ones. Or they can tell my own son. My daughters, I've tell my own son. You can't bullshit me. Don't bullshit yourself. Like I say, once again, I've been playing since I was 5. At 7, I knew this is what I wanted to do. I can't say I'm the greatest, because I'll never say that, even if I don't care who I play with. If I go from Frankie Beverly to Madonna, whoever the deal is, it's just drumming. And you having the greatest time of your life because you're doing the passion, what's in you, whether it's guitar, whatever. Especially if it's a God-given talent, use it, damn it. Even if it's just sitting here practicing or doing your thing, you ain't playing for yourself. Somebody somewhere is going to hear you. Like I say, 1 might not like you, but 100 will. Don't worry about that 1. Don't worry about them if, well, I can't do this. But once again, if you're a musician, you play a flute, guitar, anything like that, you got a class act. Trumpet, guitar, bass, whatever you're doing. You can sit there and mesmerize. But as a drummer, this is our job. Just keeping time. 2 and 3. That's our job. Okay, I want something slow. Okay. That's our job. Can you play something slow and make me feel alive? Make me feel like I'm being missed, or make me want to make love or do something. That's our job. We're supposed to make you feel. So if I got my headset on, I'm keeping time. I'm feeling whatever groove I'm playing. Even if I make a mistake, that's what practice is for. If I make a mistake on stage, hey, I got to recover real fast. If I drop this damn stick out my hand, I drop this one, I got to pull another one out of the hat. Just keep moving. Something. But when you're at home, you can do all the shit you want making mistakes. Always remember that. But once again, just because you don't hear the music, don't mean the music is not there. Please believe that. You know what I can do. I know what you can do. A lot of people, I see other people, like I say. Now, once videos come out, what's the funny thing about that? Half the time you might see him with a band or whatever, but somebody just say, though he's passed and I love him. That's my boy. He passed on with John Blackwell. Half his video is instructional, showing you, hey, okay, if I'm doing this right here. And he could play a song and you already knew what it was. Just, he would say, I would go home, and I did the same thing. I would go home and my dad would put the record on, or I would say my favorite song was Brick House. And you know, soon as you hear that, that's what John would say. Is, you know, as soon as you hear that, you knew what the song was without the rest of the band. Exactly what it was as soon as you hear it. Ain't no band in my house. Nothing else playing. But when you tell me to come rehearsal, hey, this is what we need to do. We want to try to do this. We want to try to add this here. Put this feel here. Put that. Make it be what it is. We ain't got to sit down and shoot the shit all crazy, act a fool, get all fucked up in the head or nothing like that, nothing like that. It ain't rocket science. Play, 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 play. Put the songs together. We linked the songs together. We did what we had to do. We got a show next Saturday or next week. We doing our thing now, baby. Hey, we got all the gas we want on the stove. We ain't worried about electric. We burning with fucking fuel now. So like I say, I'll tell you in a minute. Yes, I'm a sinner. I'm going to cuss you out, but I believe in God and everything. But I believe in what God has given me. Like I say, I'm not judging you, and you sure ain't got to judge me. But I'm going to encourage the hell out of your ass, because I know people out there that will put you down. I know people out there will stand you up. I know people out there will try to fuck you over with this money. I know people will try to tell you, you ain't got to do all this. You ain't got to bring all your drums, you know. It ain't that big of a stage. Fine. I don't care what I'm bringing. If I bring the snare drum, the damn snare drum is damn close to $500. If I bring whatever, I'm just saying, whatever I bring, it ain't about the price or nothing like that. If I bring one, I'm bringing my gift to you. And let's all work together. Now, when it comes to the money, if you're getting paid, I want to get paid. Or I say, like yourself. Think about how you want to be. If you're on a job and you're working and you playing and you pleasing the crowd with everybody else, you want the same as the other one. Now, you come to that point, you writing them songs or whatever, and the royalties or whatever kick in, that's a total different thing. But you compensate it in a great way. That keeps the door open. That keeps friendship. That keeps greatness. That keeps a band loving each other. But you know, there's some shiesty ones out there. They all over the place. But this is where you wake up your mind and open your mind. And when you walk in the club, yeah, you demand respect. So there's a lot of people that's out there, Birmingham or whatever, that have met me and said me. They might say I'm arrogant. No, I'm not arrogant. I'm just saying no pushover and I ain't no fuck over. You take it like you want to, say anything. But if you ask me to play, I'm there before you get there. A lot of bands know that. I'm there before you get there. I'm set up and done before you get there. If you see me late, there's a fucking problem. My car, something broke down. But 9 times out of 10, if I know that club opens at 12, I'm there, setting up my drum. So when showtime hit at 9, I done got rested, I done ate, whatever I need to do. All I need to do is go up here and make love. Make he or she happy, have a great time, loving music. That's what it's about. That's all I got to tell you on that. That's the best I can tell you. So like I said, once again, you might hear me. You might hear some songs with me. You might not. Might be a thing. That's not that I'm trying to, do this or Got to get this amplified and everything. Most of the time, I'm explaining to you what I'm playing. You go into a studio, 9 times out of 10, that headset is going to be on. There might not be no music. They might tell you, y'all rehearsed it. You know your part to the song. You better be a thinking motherfucker. Because that reel, them tapes is rolling, or that whatever they making that song out of, and that time and that money is working by the hour. That engineer ain't got nothing to do but do this right here. Okay, you supposed to put a rim shot there because I heard y'all rehearsing. You didn't do it. I'm getting paid. So that's what it's for, baby. Do your thing. But once again, I commend you, guitar players, trumpeters, sax players, anything. Y'all can just stand there and do your thing. But I'm not saying you stand there just like, oh, y'all better than us. No. You do your thing improvising. You improvise. You doing your greatest. We are drummers. This is all we can do. We can do licks, spin a stick, play these cymbals, play these drums, make some beautiful notes out of something. If it's a small snare drum, big snare drum, first time, second. Hey, play some go-go beat. Just anything. Hey, that's what we do. Once again, it's called beats. But one thing you do, you dance the hell off at when you at a concert, or you dance the hell off at a club, because them beats is what making you roll. Add that bass line in, that shit comes funky. Mixing and cooking in a pot like gumbo, as Ice Cube say. And that shit is funky after that. Now, like I say, some might not like what I've just said. Some might love it. I care and I don't care. But I know where I stand, and I hope I stand together with you when we say this. Hope we all stay and do our thing. Hear that right there? Like I said, she sat at home, she played her piano, she did her thing. That's chain, chain, chain. She did her thing and everything, got her mind together. Other cats heard it. Hey, you know, I want to go home, I want to put this right here. Y'all heard me play chain, chain, chain. Y'all heard me play a lot of Aretha Franklin stuff. But you give it to me on stage, and like I say, I don't care. I call somewhere, if it's Aretta, Deidre, Sharon, whoever it is, and this is Birmingham folks, or you go out and it's say Angela Bofield, or if it's Jennifer Hudson herself, or whoever you playing for. Y'all rehearsing. When you rehearsing, you know the thing, you know where she wants to be. But when you by yourself, hey, you picture who you playing with, and you're doing your thing. But you playing that song the way it's supposed to be played. You hear it because that's what you hear in your head. But once again, when you get there, the music is a total different thing, of course. But that don't mean you overplaying, you underplaying, or nothing. You have done your homework. Your homework, your homework, your homework. And if you ain't did your homework, you get what? A fucking F. Don't be a C, don't be a D, don't just be